fucking weird. Alright. Let's try that again. There it goes. That was flipping weird. Stream health. Huh. Weird. Alright then. Apparently we went through a weird internet hiccup, so I hope you guys didn't mind that. We're gonna go ahead and continue the stream. That was so weird. My net just booted me off PSN and crashed the stream simultaneously. Not very good. Good job. It's not like I'm not holding out. That was weird. Hey, where's my sound? There we go. Oh. There we go. That's so weird. Alright, moving on. Next part. We had just finished clearing out as much as we can of the Great Library. We teleported back to the main of the castle, and we are going to go to the stairway on the west side of the castle. So, let's go ahead and do just that. We gotta trek all the way through it. We picked up the Fairy Scroll, which allows us to see the name of our enemies. And we have the Jewel of Opening, which you can buy from the library or the old man, that allows us to open up those magically sealed blue doors. Now, at this point, you can choose which way you want to go. You can go down to the caverns below, or you can take the stairway up first. I choose to go to the stairway up first because I want to get my leap stone. Geo wants his leap stone. Geo needs his leap stone. I need to leap. Leap. So we shall do that. I have a very particular set of skills that I would like to have in priority to others. The cavern is not as important, though it will be later on. But we'll get to it when we get to it. I don't want to jump ahead of myself. So, anyway, we're beating the crap out of the Axe Knights. Fighting our way through them, I guess for the 4th time. To this part of the area in particular. Here's some skeletons. There we go. And this is the save file. We'll ignore it for now. Head on up. Oh, excuse me. There we are. No! Give me back. Alright. At this point, you want to drop down, and we mark our way this way to the blue door. Hello, blue door. I can open you now. Ah! Blondie.
So, we meet again, Alucard.
Hello, Legs.
It seems so.
As friendly as ever, I see. It's strange. This castle is different than I remember it.
This castle is a creature of chaos. It may take many incarnations.
Sequels!
So I can't trust my memories, huh? Oh well, I'll do my best. Good luck.
Makes any incarnations translates to sequels. Lovable, beloved, delicious sequels. But I can't help but feel that the following games, while it did innovate and change up the characters and change out the ways that you can play the game, I can't help but feel it's just not as polished or a little bit masterful like this game would be. This game is just a floody cult classic. There's no way denying it. This is my favorite Castlevania game out of the entire streamline. I played all the other ones, Dawn of Sorrow, etc., etc., etc. Even though Circle of the Moon is the one with Charlotte and Jonathan. That was actually pretty good too. Ow. Or was that Portrait of Ruin? No, that's Portrait of Ruin. It's one of those. I don't remember exactly which one. I know exactly. If you guys follow up and you know by the character names, you know what I'm talking about. Then. We can't reach those vases yet, which all contain nice little loot, until we get to at least the leap stone. But even then, you can only get like half of them with just the leap stone. So we're gonna have to worry about that another time. No need for unnecessary backtracking for small items that you're probably gonna not even use for the most part. Says me, who didn't even realize I had a saber in the freaking inventory for a good while now. But it's okay. Ah, I got burnt to the face. This. There we go. These corner guards are quite annoying. Just get a couple hits in, wait for him to dash, and then just follow up with a couple more hits. Once again, need the leap stone to at least get to that area. You can't get to a lot of places without the leap stone. Now, this thing's annoying. This is the spectral sword. This thing will just spawn a shit ton of weapons in which he dies once you do enough damage to the sword itself in the center. Ow, 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 ow. This is why it's annoying. This is why oh god. Oh god, oh god. He locked me in, you son of a bitch. Oh. Well, now you know what happens. I'm gonna have to reload that. That fucking sword. So now you know why I use hold on a second. We did save, that's why we save frequently, thank goodness. But now you know what happens when it comes to death. It just straight up goes to a game over, and you have to reload your save file from the last save. That's why saving is incredibly important in this game. And I'm going to try not to be as careless, because that can happen. It can stun lock you into place, and sometimes you can't even do much about that. And if you try to utilize your items while you're getting hit, yeah, there's a chance that you drop the item if you button mash or button spam, but you won't get healed until you pick it up. And if you're locked in the air and you don't touch the ground, you're going to die. So yeah, save frequently and be extra careful in how you get hit. Well, at least I got to demonstrate that, so that won't happen again, I promise. That was terrible. This one kind of goes a little bit without warning. You can see he's about to shoot the flames, but it's so subtle if you're not paying attention closely to its mouth. So sometimes I get hit. Sometimes. Not all the time, though. Alright, screw that sword and all of its passion. Let's go see if there's any upgrades here before we get to it. Yes, there is one. We can get it. I just slipped. There we are. Alright, let's see. Does this have more defense? More intelligence, I'll take it. Go. Now you can just run past it, but I'm gonna kill this son of a bitch. Punk ass. Trust me, that thing is more of a pain than what it's worth. Luckily, you can exploit certain enemies. As long as he's on the screen, you can go ahead and utilize those screen attacks to just get the advantage here. Now, this here is an interesting little thing. This is the prayer. One of two ghosts will appear. This is the nice one. He sits down and listens to you sit there, prays for you, and drops an item for you. He will only give you this item once, so don't try to farm it out. Let's see what the dark one is. No, that's the good one. When you leave the chair, it will automatically disappear. This is the evil one. As soon as he pulls the curtain, get out of there. Because he will hit you with those. Now, it doesn't do much damage, but he's a dick, so screw him. The whole point of that section is just to get yourself that, the nice ghost. It will appear at random, so if it keeps showing up with the jerk, just keep leaving and coming back until you see the blue. And you can get yourself the little nice health item. That's about it, though. It's just a health item. Is it absolutely needed? Nah. But it's, you know, it's always nice to have one item that is not too hard to hit. And those are black crows. Those things are annoying. Recommended? Ow. It is recommended to stay on the left side of the wall if possible. And take care of those black crows. The wing guards, not so much. They just infinite. But those black crows, kill them. Those things are annoying and will stop you from climbing. I'm gonna need to focus here so I don't keep falling. There we go. Screw you. These are hunting girls. They do not get hurt any other place. Oh god, here we go again. Crows, blue raven. That one was laughing at me, so I had to hit it. But the hunting girls, they only take damage if you hit the hilt of the sword. I don't even think they take damage anywhere else. And for the most part, they're really easy to deal with as long as you just attack between their attacks. Just like any other enemy in the game. Not too bad to deal with, honestly. Let's go ahead and equip the new Curious or the plate. Triangle. Ow! That's... Hold on a second. I think one of these... Yeah. The way on the left is a bad way, and then the way below is... Let's go down here real quick, actually. I'll make my way back up. It's just... I think one of these are a warp point, and I want to make sure they hit that warp point. I think it's over here. No, this is the shortcut out of the Coliseum. Okay, my mistake. I try to hit every warp point I can possibly get, so that way it makes traveling around much easier. Those crows are annoying. Oh, cool. Let's just do that. Miss. Yeah, missed! Ha! Take that, you little bastard. Now for her, almost had me blocked. Just keep aiming for that hilt. She'll get getting knocked back. But you have to be careful not to go too crazy on that. Otherwise, she goes right through the wall and you can't really hit her until she gets her way back in. And she will try to attack through the wall to hit you, so... God, I missed my leap stone. I need to go get that now. Really? Timing. You missed. There we are. Oh, I'll take that back. I am a hardcore diehard for that holy water, at least for now. It is extremely helpful. What's going on out here? Oh, that's misleading. This is awesome. This is the powder. The powder works similar to that of the holy water, but what that powder does is that once it's kind of it's hard to explain. It has the same rapid hit effect, but the difference is that it doesn't get stuck anywhere. If it lands exactly where it lands, it does, I think, double the amount of damage, and it hits so hard. But if it drops in the enemy's mid-air, and the enemy has a large hitbox, while the dot, or the pixel, or in this case the dust, transfers through the body, it hits them rapidly. So it's cool if you time it just right, but otherwise, pretty situational. But it's still an awesome effect. Completely misleading if you don't know how to use it. Ah, here we go. The Griffin. Hippogriff. So this guy's a jerk, but fairly easy to deal with. Just make sure to dodge, and I think at one point he uses here we are. Flamethrower. Flamethrower does hurt. There we go. Let's get some health here. So just stick around the middle of the arena and just do some low attacks. When he's about to do that, just back off and just wait for him to show back up again. At one point, I think he does a charge, but if you stick around to the middle of the arena, he just tries to just go around and try to hit you with the flamethrower. Okay. Dick. Alright, fine. We'll take that. Ah, you were watching.
Impressive. You're very strong.
Thank you.
What is it you want? You didn't come here to tell me that.
You're right. Do you know the name Richter Belmont?
Of the Belmont clan? Of course, but...
He disappeared about a year ago, and I'm sure he's here. If you see him, please let me know.
As you wish, my lady.
Thank you. So, you do know how to be a gentleman.
She's starting to get on my nerves. Anywho. So, Maria's looking for Richter Belmont, which I believe is a long-term friend at this point in the story. I think this is the way to... here we go. It's a save file. I'll take that. And that's why she's over here at the castle. She believes that since this castle's appearance, Richter has disappeared. And so she figured it's going to be here. And that's one hell of a hunch, and that's a pretty damn good hunch, considering that she knows him in the past as being a vampire or a monster hunter. So yeah, she has good reason to be here, for the most part. Oh, hello. Really? Fine. There we go. Alright, Cutlass. Let's see. Doesn't appear anything is very good at this point. Nah. So that saber that I found, I think I dropped it from the Doron in the library. It's really powerful at this point. Anything else is kind of lower tier. But that Cutlass is not a bad deal either. So if you didn't get that saber, the Cutlass would be a good upgrade. Oh, Fleetman riding birds. That's exactly what we need. They're not annoying enough hopping around. They're going to be riding birds chasing you down. The diamond is actually pretty good. It bounces around the narrow hallways, so in a place like this, it's not too bad. But for the most part, also very situational. Very good for rooms, small rooms, since they ricochet off all sorts of angles. So they can essentially clear out a room. Castle Keep. Go through here. I believe this is a keyhole. Huzzah! Now we got a new shortcut. You don't need to enter the keyhole to unlock the shortcut. You just need to enter the room. There you go. Okay. Get on this way. Grab this. That's the turfing. The turfing is supposed to be a really weak sword if you try to use it by itself, but if you combine it with something else, it becomes a very strong sword. Don't remember what the combination is. I'll look it up later. But for now, it's nice to just hold on to that. Ow. No! Oh gosh, here we go. that hitbox or that frame rate recovery can be really relentless. Oh Lord. Those lockups are terrible. Ah, here we go. Leap stone. Finally. Now we can double jump. Aha! Progress! This is what we came here for. Now that we got our leaf stone, we can move out of this place through the keyhole. Let's see, where do we want to go? Let's go down to the cavern below. The best way would be taking the east side of the castle through the long run and go through the blue door. Alright. I think it takes me, I think it goes clockwise. No, it doesn't. I think it goes counterclockwise? Alright. There we go. Onward. And now we'll take the path all the way down. A little further down this way. Reach from here. Pick up that life max HP. If you wanted to get that item, you could have jumped forward as well. And if you wasn't sure if you would be able to make that jump because you're not good at holding X when you do it, you could also swap to the wolf. This part you can only get when you have the leaf stone. But yeah. And if you guys know any little nips and tricks, such as playing with certain abilities and being able to bounce off things and ricochet yourself off things, then you can go ahead and you can abuse of the game's mechanics and shortcut yourself into locations you're not supposed to reach until you get certain items. You can actually shortcut your way through it earlier, but you have to be careful because if there's any dangers behind there, you could potentially walk right into a high-level area, which can hurt you really bad if you're not prepared for it. Yeah, I think they got about 80 HP. Looks like 80 is the right number for it. The Bulsars? The Bulcars? Or something like that. I don't know how to pronounce that properly. There's a skeleton. And these guys are slingers. Okay. So, yeah, sling pelvic bones on you. Pelvic bones. Right through the door. Hit the switch. Right back through the door. Slinger. I really should bring out my shield more. And down the way we opened just now. Grab ourselves a library card, the attack potion. And continue on to the left. There should be a second one that we passed before. And that would be straight this way, but hold on a second. Can I sit on this? Certain little nitpicks always makes me wonder. Here we go. Now we're heading on down to the caverns. Yeah, I could have sworn I saw something weird. Underground caverns. So here, we're going to encounter pikemen that likes to attack from below. Jerk. Whoa. Grab ourselves a save room. Save. And head on to the left. These freaking spear guards are terrible. Alright, so is this the way back up? I think this is the way back up. Yeah. We'll go far left over here. Pick this bad boy up. Back to this wall. And get ourselves some more gear. Just to make sure there's something else. Check our gear. Bandana. Drops your intelligence, increases your defense by 1. Not worth it to me, because I like having the extra power on intelligence, so I'm not going to wear it. However, if you're a defense whore, you will probably just use the bandana anyway. Now, I'm not going to go down that way just yet, because I believe that is a way back up from the main tunnel. So we're going to go ahead and head out down this way first. Just easier to get by everything. Let's see. Yeah, I can't reach that unless... Yeah, unless I have the bat form or the moon boots. It's alright. No secrets around here, right? No secrets. So, in any case, if you want to make your way back up there, that's that one tunnel you're going to start to see it on as we go left. That'll allow you to climb back up to the top in the event that you miss something you want to go back up. That's why I'm not too worried about it right now. Now, we head on down this way, we're going to encounter, I think, ice witches? Oh, our first boss of the game. Skill worms. This thing is actually easy, you just beat the crap out of it from a distance. That's all he's gonna do is just that. There. And at this point, we want to bum rush this location because water hurts you. Water bad, water hurts. I don't know why, but water hurts. Forget about the branching paths for now and just climb up to the top. Oop, roast. And time for the next fight. This is where the skeleton worms came from. Now, your job is supposed to beat on the skeleton worms normally. It should be fairly easy now that you have platforms, so you can use sub-items and such. Nope, 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 nope. Can you block those? So if you got yourself, yeah, you can beat, you can play this focus. So if you got yourself those, holy water, that's gonna make life a lot easier. At this point now, you can just heal myself personally. There we go. Basically, you would just stand around here and just beat the crap out of it by just keep slushing, jumping and slashing. But for the most part, you will overpower it because of your pure stats at this point. So it's not too bad of a fight. I could have fought it to the bitter end, but I like to play it safe at this point because I really don't want to end up dying so much. So there's special tactics that you can do after you beat the boss fight, and then the librarian will actually sell enemy tactics to show you how they could be beaten in other ways with certain patterns. I think it's like a perfect run on top of it too. But once you beat her, the flood goes away, and you're able to go ahead and grab these extra items on the side. The scimitar. Not good enough. And you'll be able to traverse your way back. Am I wearing wearing that cloak? Yeah, I'm wearing that cloak. Enchanted semi-invisible cape cloak. Gives you extra defense there.